What if the worst war in modern history started tomorrow? Not just soldiers, not just missiles, but money, your savings, your job, your country's future. In every major war, some economies collapse, and some quietly get richer. Today, we ask a hard question. If World War III happened, who would profit? Stay with me until the end, because what you'll learn could change how you see global power forever. And if you care about money, markets, and the future of your country, subscribe now. This channel breaks down the truth behind global finance. War costs trillions. Governments borrow money. They print money. They raise taxes. During World War II, the United States economy exploded with growth because factories switched to weapons production. In modern times, look at the war in Ukraine. Defense companies saw stock prices rise sharply. Energy prices jumped. Some industries suffered, others boomed. War destroys, but war also redistributes wealth. The United States has the largest military budget in the world. Companies like Lockheed Martin and Raytheon Technologies produce jets, missiles, and defense systems sold globally. If a global war started, weapons production would increase. Government spending would surge. Defense jobs would grow. Historically, America benefits from being geographically protected. Wars often happen far from its mainland. But there is a downside. Massive debt growth, inflation risk, stock market volatility. The US could see short-term industrial gains, but long-term financial pressure. The UK has a smaller economy than the US, but it has strong defense and finance sectors. Companies like BAE Systems play a major role in global arms supply. London is also a global financial center. In wartime, defense exports could increase. The financial sector could see capital inflows if investors seek safety. But the UK is more exposed geographically than the US. Energy shortages and trade disruptions would hit faster. The UK might benefit industrially, but face stronger domestic economic stress. Europe is powerful economically, but divided politically. Many European countries depend heavily on imported energy and trade. The recent energy crisis showed how vulnerable parts of Europe can be. If global war disrupted oil, gas, or shipping, manufacturing costs would rise, inflation could spike, governments would increase military budgets quickly. However, Europe also has major defense contractors and advanced industries. Increased military spending across European nations could boost certain sectors, especially aerospace and technology. But compared to the US, Europe is more directly exposed to regional instability. The gains would likely be uneven. Some industries grow, others shrink. History shows us something important. Countries that are industrially strong, energy independence, financially stable, far from the battlefield, tend to gain more economically during global conflict. Countries heavily dependent on imports or located near conflict zones often suffer more. But here's the uncomfortable truth. In modern war, nobody wins completely. Even if defense companies profit, even if GDP rises temporarily, debt grows, inflation rises, ordinary people struggle. If a global conflict started, markets would panic first. Energy and food prices would jump. Governments would spend aggressively. Defense and security sectors would expand. The biggest economic shifts would happen in the first 90 days. Understanding this is not about fear. It's about awareness. Because when you understand where money flows during crisis, you understand power. World War III is a frightening idea. But history teaches us something clear. War reshapes the global economy. Some countries grow stronger. Some industries explode. And ordinary people must adapt. The real question is not just who gets rich. It's, are we prepared? If you want more deep financial documentaries that explain the forces shaping your future, subscribe now. And comment below. Do you think modern economies would survive a global war or collapse under debt? This conversation matters. Because the next global crisis may not start with a stock market crash. It may start with a headline, and when it does, you'll be ready.